Hi guys, this is Marshall here again, and we'll be covering today the cortisol detox using a foam roller, a high density foam roller, which is a little bit harder. Um, you can get this from any store, Amazon, whatever you want to call it. So obviously, this using this foam roller, I'm only going to be showing those points which typically are very tight for people, right? Um, so I'm not going to be covering all the points, but the foam roller cortisol detox you can do in like 5 to 10 minutes, and you will pretty much cover a lot of points, right? The cortisol detox using a ball is more in depth, right? But it takes a little bit more time. So it all depends on your flavor. Either one is right, nothing is wrong, right? It all completely depends on you. So the first thing that we'll be doing with the foam rollers, we'll be going for our butt muscles, right, or the glute muscles. So if I want to start with the left side, so I'm going to keep my left butt on it. I'm going to cross the other leg and I'm going to keep all the weight and I'm going to explore the butt muscles, right? So this is, so as you can see, the right butt is in the air, because I've crossed the leg over, and the entire weight of my body is directly on the right, on the left side, on the left glute, I should say. So if I find any point, I can just press and hold, or I can just roll it. Obviously here with the foam roller you can roll it, unlike the ball. In the ball you are only going to press and hold, but here you're going to roll it. Now for the right butt, make sure all your weight is on it. Sometimes people have some issues right on the side, at the just at the side of the butt, so you can even use it for that. So the second foam roller exercise is for the hamstrings, right? So for the hamstrings, the same thing. I'm going to keep, say, the left hamstring, I'm going to cross the leg and I'm going to roll till the back of my knee and back, right? Initially maybe it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you as the muscles are tight, the pressure is a lot, but as time goes on it'll become easier, which is a good sign, right? So this is the hamstring, and the same thing the other way around. Oops. Anytime you find a tender spot, you can even press and hold. Here there is no restriction. You can roll, you can hold, whatever you want to do. Now, so that was our buttocks and our hamstrings. Now the third is our IT band. Now the IT band, for me, I personally find it the most painful, right? So what I'm going to do is, say I'm going to target the right IT band. So I'm going to straighten my right leg. My right leg is straight, and I'm going to bend my left leg at 90 degrees. I'm going to keep the foam roller here, right? With my left leg bent, I'm going to trace on top till the top of my knee. Oh God. So you're probably going to feel a lot of pain here. Let me show you a different angle. This leg is straight, this leg is bent. The foam roller is directly on the leg that's straight, and then I use the leg that's bent to roll. And it's very on top. If you feel like holding, you can even hold it. Just go to the top of the knee and then come back. And slow down your roll. It's gonna be really, really amazing. So straighten the left leg out, bend the right leg at 90 degrees and roll on top. 10 to 15 rolls on either side. Next is our quadricep or our thigh muscles. So say if I'm targeting the right quadricep, I'm going to keep that leg straight and I'm going to bend this leg at 90 degrees. So what does this look like? Right? So my leg is straight, the other leg is bent at 90, and this leg that's bent at 90 degrees is going to help me rotate, and it's going to make me go up and down on my right quadricep. So I'm using this leg to help me roll, right? Very painful for many people, including me. Perfectly fine. If you find a point that's messed up, slow down your roll. It's going to be even more painful, which is better. Like this, my right leg, which is not visible at 90 degrees, and boom, roll it on top. Make sure you go till the top of your knee and go all the way up to the top of your thigh. And if you find points that are really painful, slow down your roll so that you can press into them even more. Say the left side of my back is what I want to do. So I'm not going to go directly on the spine, but just on the left of the spine I'm going to keep this, what is it called, foam roller. And as you can see, I have raised my legs above so that all the weight is on there. Hold my hands like this, and this leg is straight, this leg is bent, right? This leg is bent, this leg is straightened out, because on the left side of the back I'm going to go directly on it. So I'm looking towards the left, and the entire pressure is on the back. If you find points that are painful, slow down the roll. Right, slow down the roll as you find tight points. Next is your lats. So for the lats, we are going more towards the extreme. This is the starting point. Your hand is raised straight up and starts from there. And obviously the right leg is bent. The left leg is bent, the right leg is straightened out, right? Because the left leg is going to be making the motion happen. We are the side of the back, and we're keeping the arm straight, pressing into it. Right, this leg straightened out, this leg bent. This leg is what is going to make the motion happen, right? Right, make sure you roll up to the entire length of your back. This could be painful for many people. And this is the only one where we're going directly on the spine. With the foam roller, it's safe. If you have thoracic spine issues, thoracic spine is the mid spine. So I'm going to start with somewhere in the middle of the spine. I'm going to hold my head in my hands. I'm going to slowly go on top of the spine, maybe trying to release some joints which could be locked up. Obviously, if your thoracic spine joints are locked up, I would recommend you to see it. This takes a lot less time, but it's a little bit more painful because you're doing everything directly on the floor, so the entire gravity is on you. But just another way to do cortisol detox. Thank you.